Meteorologist Brett Anderson here in the 1011 Weather Center. We are going to be looking at a pretty warm day with lots of sunshine. There may be a little bit of high-level cloudiness from time to time, especially early in the morning, Monday to late morning. But overall, I think we're going to see sunny skies, again, with record to near record high temperatures. Mild conditions for south central and southeast Nebraska for the overnight hours. Probably going to be in the 40s and 50s for much of the night. But as you look into portions of northern and western Nebraska, we have a strong cold front moving through, and temperatures will already start to tumble in northern and western areas as we head into Tuesday morning. Now, the cold front actually expected to move through eastern and southeast Nebraska early Tuesday morning, so we'll probably see our high temperature tomorrow in Lincoln, Beatrice, Seward, probably early in the morning, then falling temperatures throughout the day, windy conditions developing. In fact, we'll probably drop into the lower to middle 30s for much of south central and eastern and southeastern sections of the state, and that wind will pick up out of the northwest anywhere from 20 to 30, with the occasional gust between 40 and 45 miles per hour, not out of the question by Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday night. There will be some precipitation behind this system in the form of some passing snow showers or flurries. Most of us will see less than an inch. Most of us, more than likely, won't even see anything other than maybe a few flurries. And then as we head into Tuesday night, we're talking about very cold conditions, and that will continue into Wednesday morning, at least much colder than what we've seen recently. So here's a look at the precipitation potential with this system. Basically, we're talking about a trace to a tenth of an inch, and that really is going to translate into less than an inch of snowfall for Lincoln and Grand Island. As I mentioned, some of us might not even see anything other than a few flakes or some, a bit of a dusting here or there. Possibly some isolated areas and portions of northern and western Nebraska could see an inch and a half to 2 inches. But again, the majority of the region we'll be looking at less than an inch and maybe even less than a half an inch. Now, let's get back to the forecast for Monday. It will be a bit on the breezy side with a west-southwest wind gusting up to around 30 miles per hour as we head into the afternoon hours. So for Lincoln today, the forecast high is 79 degrees. The record high, also 79 degrees, set back in 1896. So I think we have a chance to tie it. Now, here's something interesting. In non-leap years, the highest temperature ever recorded in Lincoln is 79 degrees today. So if we were to happen to hit 80 degrees, that would be the warmest temperature ever in the month of February in non-leap years. I say that because the all-time record high for the month of February is 83 degrees, which was set back on February 29th, 1972. So technically, if we hit 80 degrees, it won't be the warmest temperature ever in February, but it will be the warmest temperature recorded in non-leap years. So I hope that all made sense. Anyway, southwest breeze 10 to 20 with gusts to around 30 miles per hour this afternoon. 78 Seward today, 79 in Crete, 79 in Waverly. Now check out the average highs for this time of year. We're basically talking about 40s for the most part, low to mid 40s, some upper 40s for North Platte, Imperial, and McCook. Again, your forecast highs for today will basically be in the mid to upper 70s, and we'll be looking at upper 60s for the Valentine area. And I believe under Grand Island there, that is Hastings, with high temperature of 77 degrees. So 79 today in Lincoln, 78 in Seward, 78 for Superior, and 78 degrees in Grand Island. 73 in Broken Bow, 78 in Beatrice, and again, some of these will be record to near record high temperatures. Now, lows tonight, as I mentioned, for much of the night, I think for southeast Nebraska, it could turn out to be a very mild night and maybe even a very mild start to the day with 40s and maybe even some 50s. But that cold air will move across the state. We'll see our high temperature of 54 in Lincoln in the morning, and then temperatures are going to drop into the low to mid 30s by Tuesday afternoon, and even colder, of course, for northern and western sections of the state. And we're talking about that northwest wind eventually increasing 20 to 30 with gusts to around 45 miles per hour. Check out low temperatures late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. This is what you're going to wake up to Wednesday morning. 13 in Lincoln, 13 in Grand Island, and 10 degrees in Broken Bow. But on top of that, it's still going to be a bit on the windy side. This is the forecast wind chill for Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock. Could be around 0 in Columbus, 2 above in Lincoln, 0 in O'Neill, and 8 the wind chill in McCook. So Wednesday morning is not going to be a friendly morning weather-wise, especially after the very warm temperatures that we're going to experience and have been experiencing. Now, on Wednesday, we're talking about sunny skies. It will be windy, especially early in the day. and temperatures will be in the 40s and 50s. Now, some of these highs actually are just right around the average for this time of year, especially for central Nebraska, maybe even a bit above average for western and southwest Nebraska. But I think we'll be at or slightly below average in eastern section of the state. But we will have mainly sunny skies and, again, still a bit on the windy side. So here's a look at the 10-day forecast. Again, you can see the big drop in temperatures, the early high of 54. And then the quick rebound by Thursday after just 40 on Wednesday. Thursday, we're talking about sunshine, upper 50s. March 1st, first day of meteorological spring, looking at the upper 60s, mid to upper 60s, very nice. Into the weekend, the first weekend of March, we're talking about 70s. Could be close to another record high on Sunday. The record high for March 3rd will be, that is March 3rd is 78. Is a record high, so we could come close to that. Do see some changes as we head into next week. It looks like Monday, a chance for scattered showers late Sunday night to Monday, and cooler, but still not bad. Upper 50s, lower 50s Tuesday, mid to upper 50s on Wednesday. So big roller coaster ride.